Hi there, my name's Andy Hillier, and in this video I'm going to teach you how to play Slash's guitar solo that he did on I'm Just Ken from the Oscars 2024. I've done a full playthrough, so if you want to hear me try and play it, I'll leave a link in the description of that full playthrough. Go and check that out first. I'm going to teach you how to play the whole solo, but just before I do, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier, give me a like on the video, press the notifications, leave me some comments in the comments section. Also, I've got an Instagram account, so if you're on Instagram, check me out. I'm Andy Hillier Guitar. And if you love what I'm doing, you want to support me, support the channel, and you want the tabs for this and loads of other songs, then you can support me on my Patreon page. A link to that is in the description. My guitar is in standard tuning. Okay, the first line sounds like this. Okay, so to start off, we're going to play the B string on the 11th fret and bend it up a tone. Add a bit of vibrato. Then it goes E8, B8, and then E11, and you're going to bend that up a tone. So the first bar goes into bar 2 and another bend on E11. And then you're going to play E11 normally, so without a bend. So hopefully that makes sense. So far you've got. Then E10, E11, and then you're going to bend up E10, a semitone, so it sounds like 11. And it does it 3 times. So you've got. And then you're going to play E10, pull off to E8, and then back to an E10. Okay, so that little phrase goes. You're then going to bend up the 8th fret on the E string, so E8, we're in bar 3 now. We're then going to do another bend on E8, and then E8, just normal. E6, E8. So far from bar 3 you got. Then 2 E6, B8, and then E6 hammers onto E8 and pulls off to E6. So bar 3 goes. Okay, so the whole line you've got this. Up speed, 3, 4. On to the next line, and we've got this. Okay, so for that, E6, and then E11, you bend up a tone and then play E11 normally. So you got. We then go up, which is B13, E11, E13, and then 2 bends on E13. So you got. So that bar goes. Into bar 5, and we've got this. Which is bending up E13. You then bend it up again, drop it back down, pull off to the 11. And then another bend on the E13. So it goes. And then it plays an E16 and bends up a tone. That's a little bit late on when he plays it. Goes. And then the next phrase, this I sort of play this a little bit scrappily, but it's basically So it plays E16, E15, E15 again, E13, B16, and then 2 E13s. The last one there is bent just a little bit out of tune, but you could just play it as a normal E13. So you got, and then another E13, B16, E13, and then we've got, which is the B18, bending up, bring it back down, pull off to the 16, hammer onto the 18, and pull off to the 16. So that bar, pretty tricky, bar 6 goes. Okay, so the whole line, you've got this. On to the next line, and we've got this. So 2 fast hammer-ons from B16 to B18. So real quick flams. And then you're going to play B16, hammer on to B18, pull off to B16, and then go down to B15. So it goes. Okay, so if I got then B16, B15, and then G17. So you got then the G17, you're going to bend up a tone, keep it up, play the B18 with the little finger, and then the G17 you're going to hit again and drop it down. So you get that classic. Okay, so far you got pull off then to the 15 on the G string, and then play the 17 again, D17, G15, and then G17. So you got from that bend, the first bend on the 17 on the G17 goes. So bar 7 slowly goes. And then bar 8 goes, which is B16, G17, B16, G17, B16. So far you've got. It then does another G17, and then B16, B18, B19, and B20 twice. So the whole of the bar 8 slowly goes. Okay, so the whole line, you've got this. On to the next line, and we've got. So for that, we're playing E18. It goes da, 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 da. And then play E20, bending up a tone. And then another 2 bends up. And then play an E20 normal. So bar 9 goes. And then bar 10 goes. So that's E18, hammer onto E20 and pull off to E18. Slower than you'd think. So just da, get da. And then E18, B20, E18, B20. So you got. We then play a B18, bending up a tone and bringing it back down, and playing the 16, and then playing a B18. So you got. So that's quite fast. So far you got. We then play B18, bend up a tone, hit E18, and then bend up B18. So that bar goes. So the whole of the line goes. And the last line, we've got this. Which is B18, bending up, dropping back down, pull off to the 16, and then play the 18 again. And then play B16, B18. Again, bend the 18 up, bring it back down, pull off to the 16. So far you got... Then plays B18, B16. Hammer on and pull off from B15, hammers on to B16, pull off to B15. So far you got... And then plays a B15, B16, E18, B16. So that bar sounds like this. And then this last bar's really hard to hear, but it's kind of basically this. Which is E18 3 times, then B16, E18 3 times, so, and then play E15, E18 bends up a tone, E18 normal, so far you've got, then plays E18, E15, B19, B18, B16, B16, B18, then a quick hammer on from B15, hammers on to B16, pulls off to B15, and then a G17. So the whole bar. Or something close to that. Okay, let's try and play it all the way through. We'll do it at 70% of the speed. Here we go. I'm just... So there you have it, that's the guitar solo from I'm Just Ken from the Oscars. Pretty tricky, I need to work on that one as well. Hopefully you've enjoyed this little video. If you have, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier, give me a like on the video, press the notifications. I do read every comment as well, so please leave me some comments in the comment section. Also, come check me out on Instagram, I'm Andy Hillier Guitar. Also, if you want the tabs for this and you love what I'm doing, you want to support me, keep me doing this, well then you can support me on my Patreon page. The link to that is in the description. Well, thanks for watching this. I do appreciate it. I've been Andy Hillier, and I'll see you next time.